This is going to be a bit of a tester video for a potential series of videos where I play the same game on all of the different systems that I have it for. So I don't have a million different options here, but I do have a few games that I have on lots of different machines. But for this particular video, because I think it will make for a bit of a quick video, I'm going to do Dizzy Down the Rapids, which was originally released on the Dizzy's Excellent Adventures box set, and I do happen to have that for the three big 8-bit computers: the Commodore 64, the ZX Spectrum and the Amstrad CPC. So really these machines were just the machines that ended up becoming the most, maybe the most popular, but certainly the machines with the longest lifespan in Europe and the UK. So they do have the instructions, which is nice. The Amstrad version is the one that I had originally back in 1991, and I bought the other two after I bought the machines only a few years ago. And of course they're quite similar. They all come with a couple of cassettes. But actually, for some reason, the Commodore 64 one has 4 cassettes, even though it has the same amount of games. Let's load up these games. So here's the front menu for the 128K Spectrum. Which is a nice little addition they made to later models of the Spectrum. And when you load the game up, it shows a nice colourful loading screen. And the Commodore 64 version. The Commodore 64 version doesn't even have a loading screen, it just has these very colourful loading bars. When the Amstrad version loads, it does it a little bit different to the other two. So you're starting to see there, that's the same picture as the ZX Spectrum version, but it loads in line by line. It takes a very long time to load. It uses a lot more memory for its screen, so it probably takes a lot longer to fill up the screen with a picture. Now I'll be quiet now because this is the title screen, but all 3 versions have music. And now the main game. Again, first, the Spectrum. So the game itself moves really smoothly and the characters move pretty fast. But you do get a very narrow area to manoeuvre in. And the character itself does have quite a lot of inertia when you move, so it's pretty difficult to quickly move out of the way of enemies. I don't know, it's not bad, but it's just a bit sort of basic. And also the sound effects are very clicky. The Commodore 64 version is completely different, and it uses a much bigger screen, and it moves at 60 frames per second. So first impressions of this particular version are really good. Although the birds do fly backwards sometimes, and you can move along at your own pace, even though you're supposed to be in the rapids. Although that's a small criticism. This Amstrad version is about half the speed of the Spectrum version. It's not as colourful. It's the version that I played originally, but I remember that I didn't really like it, so I didn't play it. And granted, I did have it on a box set of 5 games and just basically spent all my time playing Spellbound Dizzy rather than the other games, but still it's a disappointment. So now here's all 3 versions together. And the music that you hear is the Amstrad version, because that is the only version that has background music.